Alright, still on time. It's still technically 7:30. It's almost 7:31, but you know, just decided to pop off to to go do something really quick, and then it was like, yeah, it'll take, take less than 3 minutes, and it's like I walk into my room and sit down and go like, oh, it's now 7:30. Oh, great. Lots of great things are happening at the moment. Now I need to quickly do, as a tradition, I need to go and check the audio to make sure that all the audio is working fine. If it is, or if it's not, I have no idea. Yeah, it seems to be working. But the fine doesn't want to work. I don't know why. It's because it was because I was on I was using the chat link from Wednesday's stream, not today's stream. That was, a biggie. I was wondering why it wasn't working. I was like, seems to be disabled. Who would have guessed? This is a bit of a shocker. It's like, it's actually because it was from Friday, it's from Wednesday, not today. It's like, yeah, okay, makes a little bit more sense to why certain things are occurring at this time. Okay, so where are we? Yes, we're on the trial day, and Maya is somewhere. Adrian Andrew is hot. No. No, she is not. She's in hot water at the moment, Drago, but I want to say where she is. She is what? Where Maya is. But you've been there before, Maya. Yeah. Well, she was in a cellar of some kind. And I'm just getting roasted first thing, Drago. Okay, calm down. I'm busy trying to think, I'm trying to understand where the conversation's going. We were talking about Andrews, and then all of a sudden we're talking about Maya. Well, Maya is trying to escape. I'm in the thick of it. In the thick of what? In the thick of the story? Adrian, okay. Everyone knows. Everyone knows that you're in the thick of it. They know me. They know me where it's snow. What? Are these lyrics to a song? Perchance, Drago? Are these lyrics that I don't know? $40-something million SUVs and it's KSI's horrible song. There's a reason why I don't recognize it. Thank God. Yeah, as soon as I read 40-something milli SUVs and stuff like that, it's like, oh, this is maybe not a great song. It's the song that will bring people back to life, just so that means they can turn it off. So someone made a British version of it. Well, honestly, it's probably better than the original song at that point. Anything's better than that. Abomination. Thank God I haven't tainted my ears by listening to it. I have seen some memes though, so I have heard parts of it. So there is someone out there trying. Very hard to, pin it on. Yeah. Found myself in a bit of a pickle and my entire fellowship is away. Oh my goodness, does it mention beans on toast? Like a cuppa anywhere? Tuesday, innit? Oh, that's... Oh, that'll be beautiful. It's gotta be... Oh, that would be amazing. And isn't KSI... Oh... No, I don't think so. I'm not sure. I believe for a time he was located in London. I'm not entirely sure if he is British or not. I don't think so. Don't think that's correct, but I know for a time he was located in London, so pretty funny way. In Tundra's view me as an oh, he's British. Yeah, okay. So I was yeah. So so it's even funnier that someone's made a British parody version of his song. It just spits in the face of the fact that he's British. Oh, it's hilarious in my opinion. That's hilarious. Understand. Well, it's almost time. Oh yeah. Hello, Mia. Yes, hello, Mia. Do you know where your sister is? Yeah, I can't focus on my situation right now. Although I resemble the features on an icy field, I know nothing of it. View me as an acquaintance. Was this song a response to like the Dan TDM incident? Like when he decided when Logan Paul and Dan TDM lost? No, sorry, no, it wasn't in response to it. Okay, it just happened to have poor timing when after KSI and Logan Paul got their ass beat by essentially the dad of YouTube. That was funny though. That was hilarious. It's just like wake up one morning. It's like, wait, hold on a minute. Dan TM is throwing hands with KSI and Logan Paul. This is crazy. I never thought I'd wait. I seemed a bit. Shall we say? She seemed a bit tired. Don't worry, people don't die that easily. Yeah, you're gonna starve to death. Besides, what you really should be concentrating on is winning today's trial. Yeah, I noticed this D-killer. Oh, George, you must win today's trial. I have a sneaking suspicion. It's come to my attention I've reached an unsurpassable of at least 40 million Advent fans on the biggest video-related social media platform. Are these lyrics from the original or for the British version? Drago, yeah, which version are you quoting in? The British version. Good. You gotta read it in a British accent. It's come to my... I can't do a British accent, unfortunately. Oh yeah. It's come to my attention. I've reached an unsurpassable of at least 40 million avid fans on the biggest video-related social media platform. Cheerio! You gotta say it while also mimicking, like, holding a cup of tea. With like your pinky out too. You gotta really get the British, vibe going. An offense to British people. PJ, I am an Australian. I'm already an offense to British people. They look at us and think, what are these savages riding kangaroos everywhere, throwing boomerangs and talking with a funny accent. How did one of our colonies become such, devolve into such savagery? Hello, fads. Welcome, how are you? How are you, fads? Once the trial starts, and even if you don't like my gift, I expect you to graciously accept it and win today's contest, if you please. Oh, great. Good, how about you? Tired? But, you know, that's a given. I think everyone's a bit tired. Especially near the end of the year. But apart from that, I seem to be alright. Everything seems to be attached. Nothing's on fire. So, you know, pretty good at the moment. So tired, yeah, actually, guys. Frivolous endeavors in front of digital display units. So me this week, yeah. Very tired, yeah. Oh, and then I've got to actually get my brain into like actual trial mode to be able to save this, to save this lunatic, and then also make sure Maya's not dead. Be right back. Fair enough, ads. And the prosecution and defense ready. Yeah, the defense is definitely ready. I fell asleep last night. My bad. When's the deadlock stream? Maybe at some point it will be after Justice for All. Perhaps. You fell asleep. I was about to say, I feel asleep isn't exactly, Where's the prosecution? I say, Mr. Wright, what happened to Miss Von Karma? Well, you see, Detective Gumshoe, you know, he had a 44 Magnum, and, you know, the fact that she's been whipping all of us, I thought, you know, just, you know, get rid of her. You know, send her on a vacation of sorts, you know. We won't see her for a while. You know, she's not around. I'll give you the playtest invite. Yeah, I know. I still have to accept the friend request. I've just been too busy for the past 2 days. Prosecutioner Von Karma has... What's... Shot? Oh! That wasn't me. Says you're gonna do it. You don't need to thank you. You don't need to thank me. It's all good. Like, Judge, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Oh yeah, this was one crazy ass plot twist. Oh shit, but shot. Yeah. You're welcome, guys. You're welcome. It was by my hand that Von Karma is no longer a problem. See, what was I saying before? I sent her on a vacation. Which is great, you know, to the hospital, you know. Everyone likes visiting the hospital, right? On this, I've still got to finish the trilogy. I spent 3 months on this. Edgeworth is here. I assume Edgeworth is going to step to the table. Turns out you were predicting this way back at the beginning of the game. I'm like, I'm gonna have a shot. His present, he shot one of the top prosecutors. Am I the bad guy here? No, I can't be the bad guy here. She's the one who's been whipping me. She's had this coming, you know? Karma catches up to you. Pretty good in my... It's crazy. In the anime, she just gets shot. I'm like... No, fads, no. Delete it. My friend's house. Yeah. Raid your friend's house and install Metal Gear Rising Revengeance. Devil May Cry 5. Install good games on their computers. I'm deleting it. Yeah, good. Thank goodness. We cannot let the cancer spread any further. Whew. That would be to your advantage. Yeah, it would be. Ah, it's so unfortunate that she just can't make it today. Oh, well. Is she alright? Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, is she alright? Oh, man. Oh, I don't have that answer. Oh, of course you don't have it, Judge. Of course you don't. I don't think anyone's gonna miss her anyways. She's alive in stable condition. God damn it! God damn it! I thought we were sending her to a vacation to her papa, to go visit her papa permanently, 6 feet under. Damn it! Oh, life is. No, don't say that's a good thing. Oh, everyone recommended the Hatsuki Miku song. Who? I was listening to Bury the Lie. Oh! It's Edgeworth. Oh, thank goodness. Someone who's actually reasonable. Who's not gonna whip me. Thank God. My eyes and the rest of my body. Oh, due to that circumstances, we're not appearing in court today. Ah, it's terrible. Yes. It is ready. Naturally. Of course. Don't worry, now we're cooking. Ah, Edgeworth, it's been some time. It's good to have you back in the prosecutioner's chair. Yeah, it's a pretty good song too, yeah, it is. I'm listening to it now, it's actually really good. But yes, I'm familiar with it. Thank goodness. Today we will uncover the truth. Guilty of Mr. Matt. Ah, yes, to prove the guilt of my client. Nothing changes, Edgeworth. Nothing changes. Found the answer I was struggling for on my journey, my long journey this past year. And what, are you gonna try and win? By the time this case comes to an end, you too will know the answer. Okay then. It's good to have a great rival across from me. Finally, we can get some work done. Now then, the prosecution will call its first witness. Okay. Detective Gumshoe? Oh, yes, it's good. Gumshoe, you gotta love this. What? Gumshoe, why do you look so glum? It's Edgeworth. I'm detective down at the precinct for now. For now? After this trial's over, I'm supposed to turn in my badge. What do you... Heck? Again? Oh, come on, man. What is it? I thought we arrested Damon Gant. Come on. I wanted me to cosplay Has-Been Hotel character with the genius. What is... Has-Been... The name is familiar, but I don't actually recognize it. Oh, it's Von Karma. I'm asking for Virgil. Virgil, yes. What is its power? If you want it, you'll have to take it. The prosecution has no depressed witness. Lift your head up and face forward like a proud officer, Detective Gumshoe. That's right, Edgeworth. Yeah, of course it's Von Karma. Hey, Gumshoe. 44 Magnum. Wait, she's currently down for the count. After you're done with your witness testimony, just shoo off to the hospital. Don't worry, I can bluff you out of murder. It's fine, I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm essentially God. It's fine. Just, you know, put her out of her misery. Pretty simple, you know, just send her off to a par forever, you know? They can be happily reunited. In the afterlife. God, this is going to be a very rough fight. Ah, it's nothing. I'm ready to play. I'm ready to play. To play in the mud. Especially when I've got a good dance partner. Let's go. The bare facts of the case. Let's go. This matter happened after the Hero of Heroes Award ceremony, sir. The victim, Juan, was found dead in his hotel room. After looking into the cause of death, we believe he was definitely murdered. Oh man, who would have guessed? Man just happens to be dead, sitting in a chair. Oh, yes. He's drunk. He died of alcohol poisoning, yes. At first, we thought there was something suspicious about the empty guitar case. However, we later found out that the guitar case had nothing to do with the murder. Yeah, I call rubbish on that. Don't worry, Detective Gumshoe, Did Andrews pinch it? Both the victim and the defendant went alone to their rooms. PJ need help. Oh, Drago's in need of assistance. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't really need to press that statement. How many statements are there? So there's one. At first we thought. Yeah, I'm gonna really, yeah, because the other ones are just like basic facts. Cause of death wasn't because it was stabbed in the chest. Only a careless amateur would believe something so brainless as that, pal. No game story, okay. Take a good look, huh? Look at the crime photo. Now that's a real pro's attention. Now, a real pro's attention would be drawn here to the bandana. The banana? His bandana, so that's the thing wrapped around his neck. Yeah, his banana-scented bandana. Larry on the stand. My God, I'm getting spoilers in the chat. Don't know what to do. It seems to have been stuck in the victim's chest on purpose after his death. So he died due to asphyxiation. He was strangled to death, but then stabbed the knife to make it look like strangled by the bandana. Oops, never mind. I'll look it up. PJ is my source of is my third eye, my source of knowledge. And why do you think that? Because it was empty, pal. The German ninja doesn't go anywhere without his bright red guitar, and we couldn't find it anywhere at the scene of the crime. Oh, then how about this theory? A fan really wanted the guitar and did the crime. Oh boy, you're into that. Yeah. We thought that too, but the only fingerprints on the guitar's case were the victims. The victims, okay, so only the victim has fingerprints on the guitar case. Okay, we're learning some facts. Guys, I shall introduce my friend to Metal Gear Rising. Yes! 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 Ah, finally! They'll be introduced to amazingness, a work of art. Truly, a cornerstone of gaming history. Alright then. What convinced you that it had nothing to do with the case? The guitar case wasn't at the Gateway Hotel that night. Well, then where was it? The bright red guitar was eventually found at the TV studio. The victim, Hoan, had apparently only taken the case with him, sir. So you mean he forgot to put it? So he forgot to put the guitar inside the case? Yes, sir. Even when he was on stage for the ceremony, he didn't have his guitar. So that guitar case was empty even before he got to the hotel. Yeah, that's right. So it really had nothing to do with the case at all. Oh, I gotta give him a voice. I believe that is enough. First, the victim was choked to death with his bandana. Then, after the victim was dead, the killer deliberately stabbed him with a knife. Which brings me to my next point. Why then did the police arrest Matt Angrade? Because there was reason enough to suspect him. I don't know what accent. Oh, I got it on my own. Oh, good work, good work. It was the weather report. Ah! Actually, I'll probably forget this by the time that case rolls around. Very well. Detective Gumshoe, please testify about this matter. Yes, sir. Wireless and grande. Matt and Juan were huge rivals with each other. They each thought the other guy was in his way. That's the motive. That's motive enough in my books. For evidence, there's the jamming ninja's button. It was ripped off the ninja costume and was found in Matt's pants. The defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. The defendant brought the knife for the crime scene, which makes this a premeditated murder. Okay. Because the knife, the knife was on the dinner plate. Well, it wasn't on the dinner plate. Yeah, present the knife onto the last statement. That's what I was thinking. Sort of a sticky situation to handle. The fingerprints came out pretty clearly, sir. And there's the button. Yeah, in the defendant's cause. Yeah, fair enough, fair enough. Yes, we know that the blood is the victim's blood, sir. Yeah, I don't want to touch that, thank you. Yeah, I don't want to touch it. All this points you very clearly to the defendant, doesn't it? Yeah, most certainly. Ready to give in yet? No, I'm not ready to give in, Edgeworth. You know who I am. I'm gonna find a hole in that argument, and I'm gonna shove my whole hand in it. Hold on. Yeah. Jam, first evidence, there's the jamming, yeah. It's pretty obvious, the defendant's fingerprints were also all over the knife. The defendant brought the knife for the crime scene, which makes it premeditated murder, yeah. There's the victim's blood. Well, okay, let's see the reasoning behind this. So the basis of your argument is that the knife, that this was a premeditated murder, simply is that my client brought a knife beforehand. Okay, so that's what we're going with. Did not buy this knife. Take a good look at the handle of the knife and you'll see what I'm talking about. Huh? It says gateway. Yeah, because like he just picked it up. He didn't buy it. Yeah, this would have been a very last minute decision to bring that knife, I'll be honest. Hey, that's the name of the hotel, Detective Gumshoe. Uh-oh. The murder knife was actually property of the hotel, which means this murder was not premeditated. No, it can't be. Otherwise, if it was premeditated, it must have been a really long shot that the guy would have actually had a knife in there to begin with. Oh, what is this? Oh, he's laughing. Sorry about your defense is simply too careless. Oh no, what do you mean? What do you mean, Edgeworth? Come on, don't wag your finger at me. I think whether the crime was premeditated or not has already been determined. How do you mean, sir? I admit this knife is hotel property. There is no one currently on the police force that is dumb enough not to realize this. Oh, poor Gumshoe. Poor Gumshoe. The question is, where did this knife come from? Yeah, it's obvious. It came from the victim. Well, it came from the defendant's room. It's incorrect. Yes, it came from the defendant's room. being the case, I would like to draw attention to what is on top of the table, which is, yeah, there's a knife there, a knife and fork. But why would he have two knives? He doesn't have two knives. But if we go into Matt's room, there's two sets of two plates. There's a set of a knife and fork on one, but there's only a fork on another. And the fact that it has his fingerprints all over it, it's because, well, he was using it to eat food not too long beforehand. Yeah, and then it's missing. So, yeah. That's not great. I don't know. It's got a pretty important message there, so. Okay, that's not too bad. My apologies, just got a message, need to read it quickly. Important messages, unfortunately. Life does get in the way. Yeah, it was Matt's knife that was missing, unfortunately. The case. Let's move on. Why would he carry a knife on a visit? To kill, of course. And with that, I believe the prosecution has proven this was a premeditated murder. Okay. Yeah. Yep, he clearly has had time away from the courtroom, has not dulled his senses. He's very sharp. He's still very, very sharp. Adrian has his plan from the very beginning. What are those here? Traps. Exactly. Murder weapon fingerprints and a button from the victim's costume. Yeah, quite a sizable amount of evidence. Although, I wouldn't mind if the defense were to present evidence not yet shown to the court. What do you mean, evidence? I'm like, what do you mean, evidence not shown in the court? Me is like, well, it means evidence that has not been shown in the court yet. Otherwise, new evidence. Oh, great. Thank you, Mia, for all your help there. Chief, that really narrows it down what I'm presenting. The judge is favoring the prosecution right now. That's true, yeah, present the wine glass. Why am I presenting the wine glass again? Well, because it's untouched. It's completely untouched. If there was a, clearly there was a fight. And clearly a struggle and that thing never got touched. Surprisingly. Yeah, of course, I know I do. I'm just going through why I'm presenting the wine glass. It's because, well, there was a struggle, and everything got knocked off the table apart from a wine glass. Alright, I will say this one more time. I do not feel this trial needs to continue at all. However, I'm giving you one chance and only one chance. Don't try pulling usual bluffs here. I am gonna pull a bluff. Oh, that's not great in the top right corner. Oh my goodness, that's literally game over. Okay, maybe I'm not gonna fat finger this. All right, I'm carefully pressing the E key. Please look at the photo of the crime scene one more time. It's just sitting there. He can struggle against his assailant. The vase was broken. His makeup is all over the floor. These were all things that were at one point sitting on top of the dresser. And, well, suspiciously, that wine glass with liquid in it is still in one piece and it's untouched. I mean, it's not fallen over Well, yeah, it's the wine glass, so what's that? Strange not to warrant further consideration. Exactly, it's like, why is that there? Yeah. Well, what do you all have to say? It's a little peculiar, yes, isn't it? I thought it was. There's a selection of 2 coming up right now. Pick option 2. I'm going to... You can stop looking at me with those puppy dog eyes of yours. Mr. Edgeworth? What is it, Your Honor? Your opinion? You don't need my opinion. You don't need my opinion because there is no special meaning to that glass. What do you mean? There's no special meaning at all. Safe to say that the glass was set there after the crime took place. Yeah, but a person who... But why would you set it down? So Andrews discovered the body. He'd easily been so shocked that she set a glass down without thinking. I don't believe that for a second. Could Miss Andrews really have set a glass down? Like, I believe she definitely... no, okay, there was no way she set it down, okay. Because, like, if she's the one that killed Juan, like, she might have. I don't know, but apparently not. Here we go, now I should trust my instinct and point with certainty. They just might fall for it if I just, you know, point really hard at them. Or like to challenge the prosecution's theory. We would like to see something that proves that it was Miss Andrews who set up the cup on the table. On its head yet again, as usual. Of course I do. I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm essentially god of this universe. I can do no wrong unless my, you know, the story railroads me into doing something wrong. But you know that's never gonna happen. I'm Phoenix Wright. I'm God. Like Mr. Wright, I never said anything unless I have evidence. Like, then why don't you bring it up? Come on, Edgeworth. Bring in the evidence. Not thinking hard enough today. I am actually. I'm thinking on all cylinders. Like, my brain's going as hard as it can. There's nothing up there, so, you know. So, forgive me, Edgeworth. Let's get my notice. Well, yeah, sort of. Of course, it has been thoroughly inspected for fingerprints. Okay, and the fingerprints say it was Andrews. Was not the victims, not the defendants, rather they were one of Adrian Andrews. Yeah. That is why I said the person who had discovered the body had left it there. Okay. Are we done here, Mr. Wright? God, I'm just falling into every single trap here, aren't I? Miss Andrews was probably holding the glass when she went to see, you know, Juan. But upon seeing the dead body, she was stunned and set the glass down on the dresser. Okay. Most people just... Don't they just drop if they see a dead body? Especially the dead body of like an ex-lover? Especially when they were trying to get information out of... Actually, no, she probably didn't care too much. Knowing what I know about Andrews, it's like, yeah, she probably didn't actually care too much at all. Yeah, I don't know. Actually, I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm just saying anything that comes to my head first thing. You can't change any part of that, a part of my scenario, as it explains everything all too well. Grrr. I've thought long and hard this past year about what it means to be a prosecutor. And from here on out, I will show you the answer I have come to discover. It's better than Von Karma. Oh, absolutely, Fads. Absolutely. I think the prosecution has provided enough evidence to enter my verdict. No. Unfortunately, I cannot allow you to pass judgment yet. The prosecution has yet to answer has yet another witness we would like the court to hear from. This will be old fart. The old fart, yes. Please bring in the next witness. Okay, yeah. He's after the truth, and he knows that he needs to bring in more witnesses to actually find the truth. Just getting a guilty verdict is not enough. Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. Yeah. No, not again. Witness! Oh, God, I gotta deal with her again in the courtroom. I hate this woman so much. Oh, anyway, it's been, what, a year since we last met? Oh, no. Who knew that under that helmet it was the Wicked Witch of the witness stand? The Wicked Witch of the witness stand. I'm calling old Dag that forever on. Anything and everything, and you're gonna be lying straight through your teeth. I was getting a bit edgy over here. What the? What? Shut up, talking. Oh my. It's not nearly as annoying as Meekins over here, but my God, it's Reggie. No, please, by all means, interrupt her, please. He's getting desperate. He's like, no, not this woman. Yeah, no. He's got like PTSD from the last time. From the samurai one. So, was it the Turnabout Samurai, was it called? This little bag. It's a great job being, yeah, Niri Huan. It was almost too much for my little heart to handle. You mean, you were a fan of the victim? Yeah. So she was a fan. Yeah, well, actually, we all know that she was a fan. So I have no interest in... But they're both, like, the same age. Yeah, they were the same age. It's like you're calling Matt a child, which he is, and you're calling Juan, like, an actual, like, you know... Like, some, like treating him, he's, like, you know, seasoned... in his, like, mature in his 30s or something like that. It's like, no, he's not. Oh my God, edgy poo. Well, you witness, come on. In the hallway in front of his room, there was something I was interested in finding out, you know? You wanted a signed autograph, that's what you wanted, if I remember correctly. I've got out on the whole time. That's when someone showed up. It was the man coming out of poor Juan's room. It was, you know, it was Matt. He was trying to sneak his way out of Juan's room. Okay, we don't get a visual, we don't get imagery of this. We just have to take a word for it. Yeah, I will begin the cross-examination. Now, I know there's an achievement somewhere along the lines of questioning her. I think I just need to keep pressing until I get the achievement, I think. I don't remember where the achievement is. Set up the badge for the trifling show. But I refuse to help. I'll have you know it was for the lead-headed samurai show. Yeah, I even took out a few of the nails. Yeah. Besides, the manager with the glasses seemed to be working hard at it without me, so I thought I'd take a break and spread my wings a little. And that's when you went to hang around the victim's door. Okay. Something you were interested in? I assume you were interested in, as I said before, it was the... What was it? It was the autograph. And Edgy Poo, of course, and yeah, Mr. Edgeworth. Yeah, what was it? I have no idea. I despise gossip, Your Honor. Yeah, that's fair enough. But should it prove relevant, we can always have it appended in her testimony later. We shouldn't force it right now. No, exactly. It will come up. Press the last statement. 3 options will come up. Pick 3, then pick it. It is important. Then present the button. That's quite a number of steps there, PJ. Hopefully I'll remember by the end of that. Okay, she doesn't have any idea how many people were going in. I wasn't born so I could count things for those who didn't pay attention in class. That's why, ever since I turned 20, I quit keeping track of how old I am. Yeah, that explains why. In any case, the witness then saw someone, correct? Yeah. Alright, somebody... Oh, well, hold on, I sped through that one. I know at some point an achievement pops up. I don't know what the achievement is, but I just know that at some point it does. So I just have to press everything in hopes that I just stumble across it. He was... I'm too scared, I can't say his name out loud. What do you mean? Oh, what would I... Oh, I wouldn't give to have Francisca's whip right about now. No worries, Phoenix. We have a 44 Magnum stashed in her back pocket. It's fine. We can make a lot of people talk with that. Okay. So my client, are you sure about this? Yeah, are you sure? Are you sure it was are you sure it was Matt, or was it the Nickel Samurai? Like, Brett, when I say I saw someone, I saw that person. Here, why do I get a sense of deja vu? I don't know. Should I delve into this a bit further? Yes, I should. The person's clothes, exactly. What was the person wearing? Were they wearing, you know, the Nickel Samurai costume? Yeah, pardon me. Yes, it does actually matter, you old bag. I should say old hag. The wicked witch of the witness stand, no. Yeah, what thing? Oh, that gaudy thing he's wearing, the racing jacket. Okay, so he was wearing that thing that's meant for nothing but seducing women out of their pantaloons. Men. So, Mr. Wright, was the testimony just as important? Now important or relevant in any way? Yeah, it was important. Because, well, she revealed the fact that he had his clothes, that he was in fact wearing the jacket. He was wearing the wrong costume. If he's wearing his jacket, he's not wearing his costume. And so it's in his pocket, in his costume. Your Honor, I request what the witness said about the jacket to be appended to her testimony. I don't quite see where you're going with this, but alright, witness please. Oh, well, I don't like to be badmouth anyone without reason, but if I must. He was wearing his flashy racing jacket. Honestly, it's all just for show. But it was found in his costume, which that's not what he was wearing. So I need to present the button. because yeah, that wouldn't. How does that end up in his costume? He doesn't exactly just rip it off, slip it in his pocket, and then then put it into his costume pocket. Button number 2. Oh my gosh, he knows which button they are off by name. Now I know she's an obsessed fan. She identified it in a single glance which button it was. Oh my goodness, please tell me I don't have to see her ever again after this case. She's really a diehard fan, wants the button. What? Oh goodness me, she's a handful. A handful to say the least. I feel like if Tyler the Creator was fat, he would just be called Tyler the Inhaler. It's a bit random, Drago, but it's understandable. It's a fair point to make. Tyler the Inhaler. The witness. Now it may be just be me, and I do have an active imagination. But just now, didn't you say the defendant was wearing his usual racing jacket? I'm so sorry that you judge people based on what they wear. Oh goodness me, no, not again. And when we play Valorant, his really hard breathing will come through the mic. I forget he has asthma. It's fair. That's fair enough. It's fair. I've known my fair share of is the term asthmatics in my life. Yeah, it's quite yeah, I do not envy their position. So I say, brother, stop breathing so hard. What, do you have asthma or something? He's like, yeah. What do you want me to do? Stop breathing? Oh yeah, sure, let's do it. And it just falls over dead. But when you think about it, no, don't think about it, old bag. They're really one and the same anyway. What do you mean one and the same? Miss Old Bag, this is a very important point we're talking about. Do you think so too? No. Might be something worth considering. Just say it's important and agree with me for a change. Witness, think carefully and try to remember as much as you can before you testify. Alright, if you insist. My apologies, I'm yawning quite a bit. I don't know why. I'm going to drink some water. So now I remember the Nickel Samurai. That's right. It was the Nickel Samurai I saw. Yes, it would have been convenient for him to wear his costume during the murder. He had to go to that post-ceremony stage show, right? After the crime, you know? So he must have worn the Nickel Samurai costume when he was stabbing poor Juan. Stabbing. I knew you'd say he was inside that costume to the last statement, exactly. It's like stabbing. He was strangled to death. That's in the report. And also the fact is that the knife was stuck in him. It wasn't really like, you know, stab kind of, you know, deal. I said so. And what I say is the truth. I wish that was always the case for me. My apologies. Don't know why I'm so tired. Oh, I know why I'm so tired. Because Old Bag is boring me to death. I know it. Ah, my goodness me. Get out of here, you old hag. You're boring me to death. You're slowing down the show. Oh, terribleness. Please take a look at this. Yeah, it's a knife. It'd be a big deal. You're trying to scare me with that, and I'll have you know it won't work. No, I'm not trying to scare you with it. I'm trying to point out that it's not really a knife that's designed for, you know, stab, stab, stab. You know, it's a butter knife, really. You don't even have to ask it because it's got the defendant's fingerprints on it. Is that what you're driving at? That's exactly what I'm driving at. Wait, what are you driving at? And whose car are we driving? Not Edgeworth's car, because it's not great. Actually, his car probably got scrapped because of the fact that it had a dead body inside of it. So, you know, you can't. That really hurts the resale value. Mr. Matt was really in the Nickel Samurai costume at the time of the murder. Oh no, if he was, then it would be then it's impossible for his fingerprints to be on the knife because he has gloves and a metal arm. Upcoming, there is a contradiction. Then you'll present the knife again. God, I'm presenting the knife all the time now. Oh, that's right. Yeah, the Nickel Samurai costume wears gloves. Exactly, he does. He probably took his gloves off before he began the stabbing. Well, why would he do that? And why would he do something like that? To leave his prints on the murder weapon? Dude, there's no way. Besides, it's a premeditated murder. However, there's only one possibility. Then let's hear your possibility. It's very simple. The defendant went to the victim's room while in the costume as the Nickel Samurai. At that time, the defendant held no intent to murder. He was probably just going to relax and talk with the victim about the stage show. Wait till he gloves off. But then that would contradict you. But that would contradict the premeditated murder thing, because if he's chilling, then why is he taking off his gloves? Yeah. Well, it's known that there was bad blood between. Yeah, of course there's bad blood between them. But if the guy was not initially going there to kill and just to chat and then killed, that would contradict the premeditated murder thing, wouldn't it? Get this straight. Edgeworth's theory goes like this. When the defendant went to the victim's room, he had no intention of killing him. That's a contradiction. Now, to this point, are there any problems with this theory? Yes, there is. There is a major contradiction. Oh, he said it was premeditated. What is this rubbish? Edgeworth, come on, you're not that sloppy. What are you blabbing on about? For argument's sake, let's suppose Matt was the killer. If that's the case, I think it's impossible for the killer to have gone to the victim's room without intent. Oh yeah, I need to present the knife again. Yeah, he turned up with the knife. This knife used by Matt at the dinner table. Yes, we did establish that, of course. Which means that if my client was, in fact, the killer, then he brought this knife with him when he went to visit Juan. However, you just said yourself, at the time, the defendant had held no intention to murder. If that were true, then why would he bring the knife? Why would he? If he's intending to kill, if he's not intending to kill, why bring a knife? I can understand maybe a plastic knife, because you tend to just chuck those things in your pockets, whatever. But, like, an actual proper knife? What are you talking about? Which means, Mr. Edgeworth, your theory was flawed from yeah, whatever. And one more thing, if the murderer was wearing the costume at the time of the murder, then there should be glove marks left on the knife. Which mean the defendant's fingerprints shouldn't be all over the knife like bees on a hive. That brings me to my final point. This knife was planted by the real killer to hide their identity and mislead us. Okay, so yeah, he was eating food. You just take up the knife and you just stab. Was this knife really planted by the killer? Of course it was. Why would the murderer do such a thing? To frame Matt. Because they don't like Matt? But like, yeah, it's to frame Matt. Yeah, it's to frame him, it's to frame him. To frame it, it's a question of you're really forcing the interpretation just a little too hard on this one? No, I'm not. But we just established that the witness saw the Nickel Samurai in costume. And if that were true, then there shouldn't be a single fingerprint on this knife. Witness. Oof, that's not good, old bag. Thanks, I've made your life a teeny bit more difficult, huh? Witness, did you not really see the Nickel Samurai? Well, I guess at first I might have forgotten, but okay. So you mixed up Matt with the Nickel Samurai character. Can't really do anything about that now. Yeah, you can. One's a costume, one's a person. It's really easy to tell the difference. Around for the Nickel Samurai, that's for sure. She wasn't waiting for the Nickel Samurai. No, she wasn't. She was waiting for a signature. Alright, who were you waiting around for, then? That's top secret. Yeah, I know who it was. It was Juan. I have a feeling that you were waiting for... Yeah, am I correct? The way you think you are a sad amateur with a terrible taste in nearsightedness. Amateur. Me, what am I an amateur of? Someone was waiting around in front of the victim's room. It doesn't sound like she was waiting to catch a glimpse. No, not to catch a glimpse. For that person. What? Andrews? Yeah, you're waiting for Andrew. Why was she waiting for Andrews? Of all people to wait for, why were you waiting for Andrews? Who is this person? It's Adrian Andrews, the manager of Matt. Well, why would the defendant's manager be in the victim's room? It seems like it's the latest rumor circulating. Yes, it was. Oh, tell me old bag didn't steal the camera, right? That this manager with the initials AA, he's saying it's Andrews. Without a doubt, it is absolutely Andrews. Looks like you found me out. Oh no. Well, that's fine. I can throw away the whole sworn to confidentiality stuff, man. What in the what are you? Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. Got some information, very secret information from a certain source. So that's why I'm doing my own little investigation in secret, of course. Now, of course, she's doing it in secret. Do you care to share what you're doing? Personal reasons, okay. Care to? I really don't want to do this. However, I cannot simply let this point slide. I see. Very well then. Witness, please testify about this secret information. Get ready. You're gonna take the wind out of your. So it's gonna take the wind out of me. Okay. It's fine. It's not gonna be that terrible. Secret information. What is the secret information? Is the evil is the one evil? Okay, is an evil man. Okay, He thought he could ruin poor Juan by causing a huge scandal. So to do that, he sent his own manager to get in close with Juan, which is not true. I cannot condone such dirty tricks, so I took action. Oh, and this is top secret. You got that. Nobody else but you and me know, okay? I think the entire courtroom now knows, but whatever. And what a disasterful topic for this court. Exactly. This is just a nightmare. The truth is never pleasant. Of course, the truth is never pleasant. You're not any better, old bag. Press the last statement. 3 options. Pick, present evidence. Yeah, I assume I'm going to present. In fact, basis gossip. But should this be true, then this proves that the defendant did bear ill will towards the victim. So this means I have to smash this rumor once and for all. Yeah, that's the right time to cross-examine the witness. I'm going to quickly... What am I going to present later on? Probably just Celeste, I'm thinking. I'm rather excited right now, yeah, no. Oh, the camera. Why am I presenting the camera again? Because because the camera has something in it. 1, 2. Well, so it's not top secret, that's for sure. Yeah, I'm pressing, don't worry, I'm pressing. There's a woman, secret information that no one else knows yet. Yeah, I don't believe so. Anyway, this is secret information. Well, that's because I'm a pro. Yes, that's it. I don't believe so. It's a secret. Even if you drilled a hole into my brain, you'll never find it. You'll never find out. Yeah, this is definitely not secret at all because there was an article found inside the camera of Lotta Hart. What are you looking at me like that? Stop that! Witness! I had to say, but this is how you came to acquire your secret. She stole the camera, didn't she? Because she had the article inside of it. Yes, I remember that mischievous girl. She reported that she had lost a certain note she had written to herself. She reported such a thing. On that piece of paper, she had written down some of her impressions about the relationship between the victim and Miss Andrews. Oh, what did you? Oh, did you find it? No, I said impressions. Then everything written on this piece of paper is completely meaningless. Yes, that's the note. Oh no, this is completely different. This is my top secret of groceries to buy. Okay, we're just hiding things now. That infamous puffy head whippersnapper. She's not working with that evil with Matt. She was so happy, smiling like a silly duck. I was only checking what she had written. there'll be an option to pile on the pressure. You should do so. Obviously, I'm gonna do so. I'm gonna take any opportunity to have a go at this woman. Trying to help out like the angel I am. No, it's only one little piece of paper. I've never taken anything else before. Yeah, no, you took the camera too. You really should come with a supply of cheese to match your vintage wine. We can't overlook just one, but it is once. She looks like she's really sorry. I'm gonna need you to hop that. I need you to hop that ras on Helldivers right now, Jimbo. What does that even mean? Ras. To hop that ras on Helldivers. What? What does that even mean? Now she'll get away. No, she will not get away. That's supposed to, and then you'll present the camera again. Exactly. That's supposed to be the thrill. You dumb. But that ras on hell. But that doesn't answer the question of what does ras mean? Hop that ras. That's not a thing. Unless you're saying to hop that ass on Helldivers. Do you know who? What is Jinxie? No, I have no idea who that is. Witness, like bad. Why are we chucking a in front of words that don't have "an" in the beginning of them? Like, I can understand if you're going ready and, you know, right and stuff like that, but not aim. That doesn't work. Aim. Is this like an accent thing? You don't know? I don't know who it is. Oh, you don't listen to me carefully, you annoying brat. I saved this piece of paper from the terrible, lonely trash can, that's all. Look him up right now. He's not American, so it's probably an accent thing, I assume. Alright, then let me look it up. As a Twitch streamer. It's got like a what the hell? What are these images that are appearing on my screen? What are they? So yeah, he's a Twitch streamer. That's cool. Look at him saying bad aim. I didn't see a clip. See, now I just saw some images. That's it. The note is the only thing that I stole that night. Yeah, no, you stole the camera too. Yep. He adds really rolled R's into random words. Why? 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 That's so inefficient when it comes to talking. What? That's so strange. What? Like, it makes him very recognizable. Yeah, because he can't, you know, honestly, that's a pretty good reason. That's a pretty good reason for any... My sweetie, $1,600 camera disappeared on me. What is Gramps? You stole the camera, you dumb hag. Come on. Looks like he found me out again. Is this the camera? Yeah, that's it. So she's... They have weird thumbnails. Well, everyone on YouTube has, like... Everyone on YouTube... Well, not everyone, but I mean, like, the really... I'll show you what I'm talking... but I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm gonna quickly pull up the channel again and look it up. Yeah. It's got a very modern, what I'd say is a modern YouTube kind of look to the, no, these are really weird. Yeah, I just saw the thumbnails. Like, some of them are very strange. Like, terrible aim, I think if I'm looking at the right place on YouTube, the terrible aim one is, he's got a bib on and everything. Like, some of them are, like, as I said before, like, the modern kind of YouTube. That's what I'm talking about, yeah. Yeah, some of them are, you know, as I said, some of them have got, like, the more modern kind of YouTube one. And then there's then there's that one. Look at it right now. Are we cooked? What is Frog Lord doing? I don't... I looked. Oh, not right now, okay. Real quick. Oh, I did look at it real quick. Chat, we are cooked, we absolutely are cooked. There is only one photo that seems to be relevant to this case. Okay, well, what has happened? Okay, it happens to be the Nickel Samurai happens to be walking out of his room. The actual video. Well, I not at the moment. It's a 30 ankles. Oh yeah, it's dragging too. Yeah. Yeah, my, I seem to be getting a massive head of deja vu. That costume is, it's dragging all over the floor again. Not in the full video. Well, the video, the video is 38 minutes long. Crikey. I'm not gonna stop the gameplay just to watch a video. I'm not a reaction channel. Listen to him, not the video. So you want me to, like, put it on in the background so that means I can hear it and not... I can do it another time. I know you're trying to get me to hear him say, you know, hear him talk. Give him I have too much integrity here. There's something strange. And then go for the ankles, especially the one on your right. Oh, what? Is someone's leg busted again? At the time of the murder, he was still in his Nickel Samurai costume. If that's the case, then... This will be the defendant, but it's not actually going to be the defendant. How did it come to this? I think this brings us to the end. We have examined every piece of evidence thoroughly. Final comments, Mr. Wright? The court will consider them before we close. Do you agree this photo is decisive evidence against your client? No. If I raise an objection here and blow it, then I would put Maya's life in jeopardy. I can't make a mistake here. There's only one road out of this mess. So specifically look at the right one. There is definitely something strange with it, obviously. There's always something strange. Then go for the ankles. Go for his knees! Cut him at the knees. This was coming, right? Okay, yeah, I know you. I knew you knew that. I knew you knew that you knew that I was going to do this. So that's why I knew to do this, even though you knew that I knew that you knew that I knew. This is getting confusing. With a bunker buster, yeah, don't worry. I'm packing a 500 kg in the back. I'm packing a 500 kg in the back room. Give me a second. Let me just call it in. Maybe you can honestly find something wrong with this photo. And you should only need one chance, correct? Yeah, well, I'd like to have more chances, you know. I'd like to have more chances if you would allow me to. Please, Judge. I don't think he's gonna let me have more chances, guys. What about this photo is strange? So let's go for the ankles and the one on the right. What's up with the right one? Yeah, I know it's if you can see my cursor, yeah, it's this one, which is their left. Yeah, it's this one with the waves on it. The tsunami waves and the little volcano down there, but like, why? What am I? Why? Yes, no, but no. PJ, the question is why specifically this leg? Just going. I'm getting a lot of help here. I'd like to direct the court's attention to this one area right here. What are you pointing at? His ankles? If you could see the person's ankles, that would be one thing. However, you can't. And, is this all... It's what I... Okay. Trade secret, I suppose. Couldn't have... What is the meaning of this? Oh, shut up, Edgeworth! Ah, the good old times are back. Let's take a look at the Nickel Samurai's poster. Oh wait, hold on, yeah, a minute. Yeah, because as I was saying before, it wouldn't. His costume doesn't drag on the ground like that. His socks, you can see his feet, but why specifically his right? The Nickel Samurai is clearly holding up to walk. Why the right one? There's only one explanation for this, because, you know, the person inside the costume is in fact shorter than my client. But my question is, why the right one? Could I have selected the left one and it would have been perfectly fine? Is there something specifically with the right one that I'm... What is... Calm today. That's true. He's letting the trial run itself as if he's only along for the ride. Along for the ride? What do you mean by that? Oh, okay. So the fact that it was selecting specifically the right side didn't actually matter. It was just go for the ankles. That's pretty much what I'm being told here. Am I correct? That it was the ankles, and the fact is that the guy, or the person in the costume, at the time of the photo being taken, is much shorter than Matt. It's just that the right one happens to be closer. Guess that perhaps he doesn't feel under attack at all. Yes, the point is just ankles. Okay, so... Alright, maybe we could have just said ankles, because I was on the right track, and all of a sudden and then people are just like, oh yes, the right one. And it's like, huh? What's so special about the right one? And then I get confused. If the person in this photo is not Matt, then everything the prosecution has tried to prove has become meaningless. Oh well. I figured it would come to this. But, I have something I want to ask you. Pressure's on, man. Did you want to fail on the first try? Well, I was going for the ankles, but, like, specifically the right one, if it didn't matter. I was probably going to click the right one anyway, because it's, you know, or the left one, it doesn't matter. In that case, who is this a photo of? It's probably Andrew's. Let's just over this, Phoenix. It's very simple. No, it's not. What you should be focused on is Edgeworth's attitude, don't you think? He's so very calm. Yeah, it's Adrian. It's like, who else is it gonna be? What am I gonna say? Maya? Oh yeah, it's Maya in this photo. Alright, pressing R. Oh yes, it's Von Karma. Oh my god. But yeah, no, it has to be Adrian's. No way at all. If you want to know who that Nickel Samurai is, it is none other than, you know, than Adrian. And, Andrews, for starters, Miss Andrews is short. And, she can freely move in and out of Matt's room. Finally, she had dinner with Matt that night. And how does that add up at all? It means that it makes it very easy for her to get a certain item. The knife. A certain knife with, you know, Matt's fingerprints all over it. And the knife that was used as the murder weapon. Well, yeah. Well, why don't you just say what just say what you mean? Yeah. Now this is my last chance to turn things around. Don't worry, I'll turn it around. I sort of know what's going on. The defense moves to indict Miss Adrian Andrews in the indict? I think it's indict actually. It was Andrews who tried to frame the defense for the crime. So, it really is? Is it really Andrews? Was I right this entire time? Looks like this trial has had an unexpected development. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes, Your Honor. This court is issuing a subpoena of what? Essentially, I assume what it means is an order, you know, a call for Miss Adrian Andrews. A verdict cannot be passed without first hearing her testimony. Alright, this is it. This is kind of bad for us. What do you mean? And Adrian is summoned to court as a witness, and his trial will go on for another day. Subpoena. Yeah, subpoena. I was like, yeah. It's a court summons. Exactly, that's what I thought it was. It's a call, essentially, to be like, hey, you, I want you in court now. I summon you to the court now. Oh. Oh, yeah, Maya dies. Oh, well. Oh, but I don't get my shotgun back. Oh, god damn it. Hold on a minute. I thought there was a fluffy cat trying to enter my room. There is not. There's a subpoena. But, no. Then, we shall set Andrew's testimony for tomorrow. Oh, what am I supposed to do? The judge is about to raise an objection. My client is guilty. Actually, no, it would crap. No, that also leads to her death. Piss. Piss. Lots of piss. I don't know how I'm gonna get my shotgun back. This is terrible. Piss. Wait and see. Like, the last time I checked, she was escaping. Right, I'll raise an objection. Yeah. Of course, I'll raise an objection. Now then, objection. Yeah, Your Honor, we must pass a verdict today. What? No, I can't do that. We cannot hear. We can't. No, that's. I abhor wasting such valuable time. Edgeworth? Your Honor, I request that you please continue with today's trial. What? We cannot continue due to this unexpected development? Unexpected development. I think you underestimate me, Your Honor. Oh, he already had her prepared. How long is this court day? This court day is gonna be over in like 2 minutes. What? Is this case gonna end by the end of today? By the end of the stream? I don't think so. Would slave his way to subpoenaing and is all. No, okay, I was about to say, like, what the hell is going on? What? Still got a bit to go. Oh my goodness, thank God. I was about to say, like, what is happening? There's no way there's one really long investigation and one really long trial day. Ms. Adrian Andrews is currently waiting in the prosecutioner's lobby. We already foresaw this. She is the next witness. Excellent. Everything was planned out in advance by this man. However, I knew there was no way Edgeworth would overlook Ms. Andrews. Looks like this battle is far. No, yeah, looks like this battle is far from over. Oh my goodness. Very well. We will call the next witness. However, before we proceed, we shall take a 10-minute recess. Please prepare your witness in that time, Mr. Edgeworth. The court will now take a 10-minute recess. I assume that Maya is probably still in trouble. I have no idea. I don't know what condition Maya is in. I just need to know how well. I just need to know if my shotgun's still in one piece. I'm really, you know, I'm really caring for my assistant here. I really care for her, you know. Dude, I can't believe that Adrian. No way, not cool and collected Adrian Andrews. Yeah, she's your manager, you dumbwit. The only person who had easy access to the knife and all that sort of stuff, it can only be Andrews. So after the ceremony, during the break, huh? She stole the costume while you were sleeping. How did she do that? Dude, you are a heavy sleeper, bro. The button, yeah, exactly. Because she was the one that came to wake me up. And what, did she put the costume back on you as well? How deep of a sleeper you are, mate? Crikey. She is the killer. She was the one who murdered your sweet. I'm so confused what's going on. What? Why genuinely, what? Are we genuinely about to get a non-guilty verdict today? Okay, Phoenix, I think her motive is related to Celeste and Pax missing suicide. Yeah, of course it is. And Andrew's dependent on, you know, very dependent on her. Sounds like she left left a note, and the person thought to have hidden it was Juan. Yeah, exactly. But like, what? One thing that bothers you, yeah. As stated, Miss Andrews' dependency issues. Yeah, it was Edgeworth. Yeah, he's still got both hands on the wheel, absolutely, Mia. But no way we're about to get a not guilty verdict today. The prosecution calls a witness subpoenaed by this court. Andrews, the person who discovered the crime, and, you know, discovered the fact that someone was dead. There's also that card she holds as well. Maya also had one that she used to unlock a door. So now, before we begin, Your Honor, I have one request. Yes, what's this request? I'm sure everyone is in the room is wondering the same thing, and I would love to find out more about my relationship with the victim. After all, it was the topic of a certain weekly magazine recently. No, I have no idea what you mean. I've never even heard of a gossip lad. John was ever a prosecution witness. He'd do all my work for me. Anyway, I was wondering if you could please tell us about your relation to the victim. Yes, yeah, okay, you were seeing him. I was aware of his rivalry. Yeah, fair enough. This was a private matter. Fair enough. Private matter. Okay, you didn't kill him. No one's accusing you of that. I am, but that's beside the point. For the moment, no one is legally accusing you of murder. Oh, wait, hold on, okay, no, she definitely sussed it out. Ah, crap. Very well then. Witness, please testify to the court about what happened when you discovered the murder that had taken place. Okay. There's still so many bloody questions. It's time for the show to start so I went to get Matt from his room. After that, I went to Juan's room. And there was his dead body. You were in shock. The question is, why did you go? What I saw was naturally the exact same scene as in the crime photo. I felt as though I was about to faint, so I poured myself. You poured yourself a glass of juice. So that means you didn't see the crime scene, how it was, because that juice didn't exist. To remember not to touch things at the scene of the crime. Disturb the scene of the crime by moving this one thing. Okay, fair enough. But press statement 3, press statement 5, press further. Okay. Which one's statement 3 again? Should disrupt her pacing. Yeah, disrupt her pacing. She's the type of woman who is easily thrown off by things inconsistent with her thinking. So you have to attack her when she's least expecting it. If you let up your offense, the instant the trial's over. Okay, yeah, don't worry. Go hard or go home. I like this mentality. It's what I do all the time. So just statement 1, statement 2. Statement 3. And there was his dead body. I was in shock. Okay. You were in shock. What was I not supposed to be? Andrew is a very calculating person, and despite how close they were, I doubt she had romantic feelings. Anyone randomly stumbling upon a dead body would be in shock, and you can't seriously expect that a beauty like her would not be shocked. Yeah, I don't think beauty has anything to do with this. Naturally, this is statement 4. It's like, why do you pour the juice? Yeah, there's a bottle of tomato juice on the table, so I helped myself. But you didn't drink... Yeah, you didn't drink any of it. You just poured it and then didn't drink it. It's... Yeah, it hasn't been touched. The drink is still full. Wasn't feeling terribly great. Then why did you... So I set the glass in it. Then why did you pour it? I would like to confirm with you one more time. When you discovered the dead body of Han, you were in great shock, and that's when you poured yourself the glass of juice, correct? What of it? My mind really was a complete blank at the time. Your mind was a complete blank? I didn't think that was possible for you. Aren't you rude today? Yeah, of course I'm rude. I'm going on the attack! Yeah, what one thing? No, never mind. It's what this mistake was. Actually, so would I. I'm sorry. It's just kind of embarrassing when I set the glass down on the dresser. I accidentally knocked the flower vase over. So it wasn't knocked over in a struggle. That's. Then why is all the makeup on the ground too? You pressed the guitar case. It was originally on top of the dresser, but I bumped into it. With my elbow, it fell onto the guitar case. Why would you withhold such important information? I thought it was, since the crime scene was already in disarray, it would simply assume that the vase was just was just another part of the mess. Okay, so okay, that explains the water that's on the guitar case. But the guitar case would need to be closed in order to have it. What? I have nothing more to add. I didn't touch anything else. Yeah, I don't believe you for a second. I was wondering where it fell onto the guitar case. Present the guitar case. Yeah, but the guitar. Yeah, but the case is open. Oh, only on top. Yeah, only on top. That's correct. It's only on top, so that means she did in fact open the case. So she did actually touch something else, and that was the guitar case. Yes, and are you sure it fell onto the guitar case? Is there some problem with what I said? Yes, there is, because it's not some problem, it's a major problem. It's true that the top of the guitar case was wet with water. However, that's exactly what is so strange. Mr. Andrews, you testified that the vase fell on top of the guitar case. However, if that was true, then the case should have gotten wet on the inside, not the outside. Because, well, the case was open. Well, it was found open. That's very true, yes. Furthermore, there is still one other strange thing about this guitar case. And what is that? Let's take another look at the crime scene photo, eh? The remains of the vase are scattered on the floor. And what is wrong with that? Well, if the guitar case was open when the vase fell, you know, the pieces would be inside the guitar case. It would be, yeah, the shards, some shards would be inside of it. What is your point, right? That case was closed at the time of the, yeah, it was knocked over. Is that all? No, it's not all. But the fact that just by two, she said that. Otherwise, yeah, she didn't touch anything else, but you know, she definitely did touch something else because it was the guitar case. The whole matter is a dead end. The bright red guitar was found at the studio. It has no bearing on the case at all. Well, no, it does. That may be very well be. However, she was looking for the guitar. The fact is that the guitar was the fact is that the guitar was missing is not the problem. It's the fact is that the guitar wasn't there to begin with. She wanted the guitar. She wanted to see if the note was stuffed in the guitar. Do you think we need to hear more details about it? I believe we need to make her testify. I believe this is a crucial piece of the puzzle. Yeah, make her testify. I can't believe anyone would reach such straws like this. And it is you. Yeah, I know, Adrian. It is me. Alright, I'll follow along for now. Miss Andrews, please testify to the court about the guitar case. Because, yeah, she was probably looking for something inside of it, perhaps. Because, well, if you're going to steal a note and store it somewhere, and you... No, who's going to check a guitar? I remember too clearly because I was in a bit of a daze. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case after I knocked over the vase. It's not a big deal, though, right? The case was empty after all. As for why I opened it, even I don't know. That's rubbish. That's rubbish. I'm assuming on that last one, I'm pressing her or I'm presenting something. Statement 2. Okay, Mimi. Okay. That's not the statement I thought I was going to be presenting stuff to. I thought it was going to be the last statement. Thought it was going to be the last statement I was going to be presenting stuff to. I suppose I must have opened the guitar case. Alright, present the guitar case at statement 2. There's no way you were the one... Hold on. There was no way you were the one who opened the guitar case. Womp womp. Hello there, Winter's Calm. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Why would you say that? It's elementary, my dear. Because the only thing... Oh, wait, hold on. Yeah, the fingerprints of the victims. Yeah, I forgot that detail. You shouldn't assume that I must have left... Because I touched the case. What do you mean? If I were to tell you that I was wearing gloves at the time... Well, yeah, what if I was to tell you I was wearing gloves at the time? But why would you be wearing gloves at the time? It was the night of the award ceremony. So of course I dressed up for the occasion. Yes, now I remember. It's almost sure I was wearing a pair of thin gloves. Yeah, that's strange. She was wearing gloves. Oh, that's so very... Actually, no, yeah, hold on a minute. I am correct. Ah, she had me in the first... Yeah, she had me in the first half, I'm not gonna lie. But... Yeah, how about that? She happens to have been wearing gloves at all. That is strange. Wearing gloves, eh? Isn't that a little strange? Why is that strange? Oh, do you have something that would prove that I was not wearing gloves? The wine glass. Oh yeah, the wine glass. Hold on a minute, wait. Now I'm lost. Yeah, with the wine glass. The wine glass? Yeah, the one you left the fingerprints on. And you took your gloves off when you poured this glass thing. Wouldn't you think it was just a little strange? That you put your gloves back on just to open the case? Yeah, okay. Oh, okay. Alright. Her glasses shatter and, Andrew just happens to have a spare pair. Thank God. Looks like you hit the nail on the head. Okay, I'm clearly now lost. I believe the guitar case plays a very important role here, but it's just an empty case. I wonder if it was really empty though. The guitar, the bright red guitar, was at the studio. And drop all your pre-assumptions. What was in the guitar case was not... Was it the note? Was she searching for the note inside of it? It was a... What do you mean? Was it a bright white guitar? Wait, that's not right either. It would be unnatural for someone to do that. Was not wearing... So the witness was not wearing gloves despite the fact that on the case... Your Honor, this is obviously the defense's usual misdirection tactic at work. I want to play Dead Rock, bro, but you can't because it's currently, you know, it's early in the morning. Very, very early in the morning, Drago. Steer the call towards an unrelated topic and lull us into his misguided... Oh! Objection. No, Your Honor. Please recall that Miss Andrews had testified that the vase fell onto the guitar case, which means that the guitar case was closed when the crime took place. However, it's wide open. So, did she open it? I am sure this guitar case has some relation to the Okay, wait, hold on. I'm going in circles. Is my assumption correct that what was in the guitar case is like she was looking for like the note or something like that? Now I'm going in circles. What's going on? I'm sure you can somehow substantiate your outrageous claim, correct? Please enlighten us to why that guitar case has anything to the murder. Please, Nickel Samurai picture, exactly. Well, let's suppose for a second that the bright red guitar was not the only thing that could have been in the case. It's not, yeah, well, you can solve quite a lot of things. A black guitar, bright black guitar. I want to say something I didn't intend to prove. Deflate your head of yours. You haven't proven anything yet. Now then, let's have it. What was inside this case? I drink pickle juice. It's quite a juice to drink. I usually drink, you know, like orange juice, apple juice, but only dill pickle. Huh? I'm not very familiar with pickles. This is Look at this photograph. It's a picture of the steel samurai. It doesn't take a genius to see what I mean. What I'm proposing is, inside the guitar case was the nickel samurai, the hero's very own costume. What? Bread and butter that you can hit the back. What? Bread and butter, and you can hit me on the back with a door. What does that even mean? This is clearly slang that I don't understand, or figure of speech. Bread and butter pickles. It's a very strange way. Sweet type of pickle. As I said, I'm not an expert at pickles. I don't eat them very often. Meanwhile, dill is salty. Okay, so dill pickles are salty, and the other ones are. It's a sweet type of pickle. Okay then, I'm learning a lot about pickles. Tastes like honey. Huh? It's a pickle. How does it taste like honey? It's very sticky. So it's got the texture and the taste of honey, but it's a pickle. Huh? The brine. Did like a bee take a giant dump or something? Like why? Why is this just giant honey turd? Or turd-like object? It's actually a pickle. So she can make her escape. After all, you couldn't let anyone see you leave, could you, Miss Andrews? So the costume was inside of it. I'm having a hard time accepting this theory, don't worry. The texture is a pickle, the taste is honey-esque, with slight peppercorn hints. What is this mad science concoction of a pickle? Science has gone too far, folks. We've invented honey peppercorn pickles. I'm so excited for my drum lesson tomorrow. Yo, drum lesson. I mean, this photo. But yeah, no, drum lessons are awesome. Look up Bubby's bread and butter pickles. I'll do it at a later time, Drago. I'll do it at a later time. Looks like we wandered into another mess again, haven't we? I gotta ask him about Deadlock for 5 minutes, yeah. It's a spare costume. Why does Juan have a spare costume in his bloody... What? What? This costume would have been Matt's. Why would something of the defendants be in the victim's room and inside the guitar places, no less? Why is there a spare costume? It's a spare costume. It can't have been stolen, but why? In that case, the costume we are talking about, it was a spare. Why? Why is there a spare? Are you saying that on the night of the murder, there were 2 Nickel Samurai costumes? Yeah, apparently. I have no idea what's going on now. I am so lost. What? Please tell me we're near the end of this court day and we get a non-guilty verdict. I'm so confused. Yeah, it would mean the victim himself brought this spare to the ceremony on purpose. What John did do wasn't a pedo. Why? Was the jamming ninja? Like his Yandere simulator was like it was okay. Like, you know, if the dev actually, you know, did anything, that the game actually probably could have been pretty good, but unfortunately, you know, the dev was a pedo and it was a pain in the ass to work with, from what I heard. What could be the reason behind such a peculiar act? And there lies the sticky point. Because having a good version of Ionis would be cool. Yeah, having an actual complete version. What are you mumbling to yourself about now? Have you just been rambling on this entire time when he says of inner monologue? But yeah, like the game would have actually probably been really good. Like I remember watching a video where they like talked about like his code was a complete mess. Like, genuinely a complete mess. But yeah, I want to know, Drago, just to refresh my memory. Why do you think the victim had the Nickel Samurai costume spare? Phoenix, are you sure you can explain this one? Think carefully before you answer, and then answer with gusto. I believe in you. Press conference 16 note. Yeah, he did! That's what I was saying, yeah, Dragon. He used so many else if. His code was a mess. So many else if statements. It was abysmal. Yeah, that's what it was. It was just, oh my goodness, so terrible. Quite funny though. God, it's awful. Wait, what? The Nickel Samurai wasn't actually what? And he said you need a gaming PC to run. You need a gaming PC to run. Yeah, well, if the dev had actually properly optimized the code, you wouldn't need a gaming PC to run it at all. You could use a potato. Were they secretly? Were Juan and Matt secretly working together? Like, when I saw the game in between, I thought it would look cool. Yeah, no, exactly. Everyone thought it would look cool. Like, you had, like, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, everyone was playing it. And it just fell off the face of the planet because the... Yeah. Got him fame, exactly. A press conference, yeah, exactly. Yes, the Nickel Samurai was supposed to confess something at this conference. About this as well. For once, you're not making something up, right? But yeah, well, you know, the game works there. He said he had no idea he was supposed to be holding a press conference that night. Oh, it's my hamster's birthday. Yo! Yeah! Happy birthday to the hamster! Yeah! How old's the hamster? How old's the hamster, Drago? I got a big piece of cucumber with with one candle on it. Aw, so adorable. Aw, just a tiny little hamster. Hamsters are pretty adorable. By none other than the victim, Juan himself. The victim? Yeah. The spare nickel samurai costume was prepared for that very conference. Was going to hold the press conference as the nickel samurai. She's fine. Oh yeah, she's good. It's more asking like how old. I've been meaning to get her some worms and better feed. Yeah, fair enough. I was going to dress up as the nickel samurai and hold a conference. Well, why would the victim do such a thing? That's something I don't quite know myself yet. However, what I'm concerned about with right now is what he intended to reveal at the conference. But the feed I'm gonna get is from Germany. Are you winning? Kind of. Yeah, I not really know. I'll be honest. Worms would be easy to get. Yeah, you just go into the garden and grab a shovel and go to town. Start digging. Rock and stone. Oh, okay. Yeah, you could you could also do that too. You could also buy them. But why not just jump into a hole and start digging for worms? One of those. I mean, I'd wager he was going to reveal something about himself, which means that Juan, posing as the Nickel Samurai, was going to speak about Matt. Yes, I guess that is what you mean, yeah. But if that's the case, then that's not a confession, that's public disclosure. Blood Moon happened and all NPCs exploded. Oh no, they're all dead. Oh no, they're all dead. You are pros in what you do. Anyway, my goat Edgeworth is back. Exactly, Edgeworth is back. Yes, just to say, the press conference was set up by Juan. Okay. Yeah, I want an explanation. I was the one he asked to help set it up. And the person who prepared the second costume for him, that was also me. Okay, so Juan had bet everything on the Jamming Ninja this year. And if he had lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. What the hell? You know how Siege and CS Valiant have aiming, training, junk? Yeah. Yeah, I'm familiar with I'm familiar with it, Drago. I was gonna go down with him. That's what he thought anyway. My goodness me. Found out the Rocket League has warm-ups and junk. Well, most games have like, well, some of them. Those are now blocked, but some of them have like, you know, training sort of like things for them. You know, attached to the game and stuff like that. Some of them do, some of them don't. Helldivers doesn't, which is kind of annoying. I wish it did, like a firing range or something like that. Splatoon has it. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. So, you killed him to protect Matt? I don't believe that for a second. That's something only Juan knew. I don't know what it is. I see. But Splatoon doesn't seem like the game to warm up, you know. Well, yeah, but it does have its own, as I said, it has its own firing range, and, so that means you can try out weapons and stuff like that. So it's not really you need to warm up. Need to get my mother's car detailed. I can't drive. Can anyone in chat drive her car? JK, unless... So I don't know. Not sure I can assist you there, Windows Calm. I'm not exactly in a position to be driving at the moment. To be expected. I've been trying to protect Matt after all. Protect. No, yes, suffer, Windows Calm, suffer. And yet another strange bit of truth comes to light, it seems. Those Andrews, if you could, please tell us the truth about your behavior. Oh, protecting. Why is she protecting Matt? I don't believe this for a second. From the moment I saw the crime scene, I had a feeling that Matt was the murderer. Matt had to kill Juan no matter what. And he didn't have an alibi for what he was doing at the time of the murder. I'm subscribing right now. Oh no. Oh no. I'm so terribly heartbroken by this loss. Anyways, my thoughts were confirmed by the evidence, of course. The button and the knife. But I'm Matt's manager, so I felt that I had to protect him. But what? I am the logical. Press statement 2, press statement 5, previously 4. Okay, this is getting really confusing. I'm so... I don't believe... How long is this court date? Bloody hell. I saw statement 2. Well, I don't think Matt even knew. He was asleep, wasn't he? So, would you say this need came from the press conference? Yes, do you not... Do you know why Juan chose that event and that hotel for the conference? Because it was when he could cause the most damage to the public's beloved Matt. And you knew it was planned... Yeah. Then why did you assist? Didn't know anything about... Yeah, he didn't know anything about the press conference. Oh, really? Can you show me any proof he didn't know about the press conference? Anyways. Why, BJ, why do I have a link? Why are you sending me a link? But please correct your testimony if you please. I'm grasping at straws now, are we, Mr. Wright? I'm not grasping at any straws. There is motive. Have an alibi. So, statement... Which statement's what? No. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But you really did was... But what you really did was stab the guy in the back, didn't you? No, the previous one. In reference to unsubscribing. Oh, okay. Stab the guy. Hold on. PJ, did you send me a Top Gear reference, perchance? Okay, can we go back to pressing statements now? Okay. I'm a little busy at the moment, PJ. A little busy at the moment, trying to make sure. You said it's because there was a statement added. So this is 2, this is 3, this is 4. So I'm pressing this one. Correct? Yeah, okay, so I'm pressing this one. And I'm gonna quickly check WhatsApp. Yeah, it is.
Oh no. Anyway, last week.
Bad news. Oh no. Anyway. Fingerprints on the knife could very well be a clever camouflage. Then what about a button? The button? It's clear from the crime scene that the victim and the murderer fought. Then any statement will be added here, then present the autopsy to it, yeah, because he died due to strangulation. Talking about this button, correct? The button was found in the pleats of, you know, in his pants. Makes very decisive evidence, yeah. Make sure you were outfoxed again, Mr. Wright. Yeah, anyway, the knife doesn't prove a thing. Please fix your testimony. Can't stand the sight of a man who can't gracefully accept his defeat. No, I will not accept defeat. I miss what? I miss Ed Gould? Gould? How do I pronounce that last name? Oh, the last portion of the name, I should say. With a as you stare, yes. Okay, for Mr. Wright's sake, please. Okay. Ah, the Ed's Gould. The Edswell guy. Yeah. I as soon as you say Edswell, yeah, I recognize it immediately. It's torn off in the fight with Tom, Matt, and Todd. Yeah. I immediately recognize the name. Yeah, Edswell. Old Todd for leaving. I'm joking. Yeah, because Tom, Matt, and Todd, yeah. What was his reason? What was his reason for leaving again? I can't remember off the top of my head. It clearly states that the cause of death was strangulation by scuff. Strangulation? Yes, he died because someone strangled him. After the victim had been stabbed after, you know, he'd already died. So what does that mean? And let's examine the evidence. This button has the victim's blood on it, which would mean that it was ripped off the costume after the stabbing. On his own artistic career or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. So yeah. Said before, he left for pretty good reasons. Didn't just, you know, dip out of there for no reason. No, he just, you know, yeah, it's just life, you know. To focus on his own artistic career. Yeah, it's just how life is sometimes. It takes you away, you know. Paths diverge eventually. Was strangled to death in that fight. Yeah. That's right, Miss Andrews. There's no way this button was ripped off during the struggle, because, well, he hadn't been stabbed at that point. This button was consciously pulled off the victim's already dead body. My goodness, what is the meaning of... Oh, Edgeworth is coming in. What's the meaning of this, right? So what if the button was torn off the body after the victim was already dead? Pardon me. What does that change? Well, yeah, Edgeworth. Why was the button torn off? What was what purpose did it serve? 3 options. Pick 2. I assume pick 2 is going to be framing. I assume. Watch this. It would mean that I had something in mind. I had something in mind. And what does this mean? Don't worry, I know exactly what it means. Depend the crime on that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. PJ, you probably just when it comes to that kind of situation, you could probably just say pick the obvious one. Oh yeah, when the episode, the end came out, it had been 8 years since Todd left, and now it's been 8 years since the end. Yeah, so it's been 16 years older than. Oh my god. I hate that. I hate the fact you just said that. That. Oh no. Oh no, I'm so old. I'm so old. Oh no, and I can't even say that 16 years. I can't even say like 16 years ago. I was like, oh, you know, it was no, I'm. That no. Oh my god. Oh. No. You're like 6 years. Yeah. Oh god. 6, 7 something years. Like I am. Yeah. It's not great. Okay, coming up. Present the obvious suspect. Yes. Celeste, let's do this. She's obviously the criminal. By the real killer, of course. It was the killer. It was the hotel staff. Right, who in the world is the real killer then? Well, it's Andrews, isn't it? Phoenix, you can't let your guard down yet. Not until the very end. Okay, man. I've got this. Yes, it is. Yes, it's Celeste. Thank you for the confirmation. Time to go for the E. Time to fat finger the E key. Let's go. Miss Adrian Andrews. I choose you. Go, Andrews. Use murder. Use strangulation. It was super effective. Great matter. Do you have any evidence that supports your charge? Any evidence? No, I've got plenty of evidence. All the evidence points to Miss Andrews. How preposterous, you can't stick any of that on me. Yeah, I can. Here, watch. Where's some glue? I can stick anything on you. Watch this. Where's my adhesive? Where's the epoxy? Cement. That'll do the trick. Then what about this knife? The knife was used to stab the victim after he had already been strangled to death. It was used to throw suspicion onto Matt. Naturally, the knife was covered in the defendant's fingerprints and could only be taken from his room. And the only one who had dinner with him and knew which knife to take was you. God, how many pairs of glasses have you got spare? Crikey! What do I do? What about the button? Oh, you just ripped it off and chucked it in your pocket like an idiot. The button was removed from the victim's body after he had already died. The only people who could have done so were the person who found his body or the killer, which is you. Legendary stream member, I gotta bounce. I've got an assignment on my desk that's begging to be completed. I'm writing on an extension. Keep up the stellar work unless study group and shit. No. No. We are not gonna help you with your homework. Sorry, what the wind has come. But thank you for coming around. There is no way you could have put such incriminating evidence in your own thing. There goes another pair. Someone keep count of how many pairs of glasses she's got. She's just apparently blown up. Is she a Disney princess or something? The only person who could have put this in, his pocket is the person who went to wake him up, from his now, which was yet again you, Miss Andrews. I see. What about the antique guitar case? That's also another piece of evidence that incriminates Miss Andrews. That costume was used to hide the real killer's identity as as they fled the crime scene. Now, who could have known that there was such a costume inside the guitar case? It could only have been the person who prepared the costume for the victim. Enabler. And that person is you, Miss Adrian Andrews. Oh my goodness. But Miss Andrews' fingerprints were nowhere to be found on the guitar case. And it was you who proved that she was not wearing gloves at the time. Yeah, it is that. Hold on. That's because she did not intend on leaving any prints. If anyone had found out that she had touched the case, they would have asked her why. So to avoid leaving prints, she used a towel or something else to open it up. But the glass of tomato juice is a different story. Miss Andrews purposefully left her fingerprints on the glass to show that yes, indeed, she was the classic dazed discoverer of a dead body. That's another one. And to top it all off, there is this photo. It proves that the person wearing the costume is too small. Fail myself because of you. This environment is not inspiring productivity. Well, then get your head down and start working, Windows car. We're currently right now in this intense reveal of the murderer right now. We can't be focusing on schoolwork. Besides, having me in your ear whilst you're trying to do schoolwork is a terrible idea. Terrible idea, crikey. Never thought of maybe some music or something like that, but no, this, crikey. This is awful. Speaking of how tall people are, Miss Andrews, you're also kind of short in stature, are you not? Please stop. No. When's the fan Discord server coming out? Whenever I can be bothered. I'll be honest. I've got to. That would become something else I have to manage as well. Which, even then, I'm not even that active on Discord. You can ask any, you can ask Frog Lord, you can ask Dio. I'm not very active on Discord often. Miss Andrews, I refuse to testify. Oh, oh my goodness, no. What was that? There's a law. It says I can't be forced to testify about something if it can incriminate me. Okay. Well, yes. You're absolutely correct, Miss Andrews. The law does provide us with a way to avoid self-incrimination by allowing a witness to not testify if the testimony can cause damage to themselves. Oh, what the heck? Go on the spot, exactly. Oh. Actually, thinking back to yesterday in Mr. Matt's room, doesn't not testifying make you look more guilty? Exactly, but you have to work within the law. Yes, think hard about what we just said. Yeah, okay. So Von Kamm was the one who told her about that. The righteous decision is to get off this room and hit the books. But I guess I can stay for 5 more minutes. When it's calm, you should be responsible and actually go off and do your schoolwork, because that is important. Especially because, what? It's near the end of school. Come on, you've got what? Maybe 2 assignments, maybe 1 assignment left. Just get it done. Get it done out of the way. It was Von Kamm who planted this idea in her head. She must have told her not to testify if things look bad. Did a good job proving everything up to this point, Phoenix. But there's still one more thing you haven't done. Something you haven't done? What's wrong, Wright? You finished already? Ran out of evidence? What is so humorous, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm sure you realize this as well, Your Honor. But everything the good lawyer here has proven up to this point is meaningless. Yeah, it is. Because, everything you have proven is circumstantial. Circumstantial. I can't pronounce the word at the moment. I'm too tired. Yes, you have yet to provide a single piece of definitive proof. Proof that Miss Andrews did, in fact, harbor a wish to murder, Juan. You're not my dad. Well, I'm gonna have to... I'm setting the example. Now do your work. May lead to me incriminating myself, so I will abstain from answering. But, Miss Andrews, if you do that, it would be the same as admitting your guilt, don't you think? Maybe so, maybe not. There is nothing to prove it either way. Besides, you don't even know what crime I would be guilty of due to my silence. No, she's got a defiant attitude. I can hear 1 year in the future. Today it starts. Today it stopped. Well, what stopped? Some guy on 2-sentence horror. Oh no. Oh, wait, hold on. I get it now. I can hear 1 year into the future. Yeah, today it stopped. Oh, oh no. The future ends in a year. No. I refuse to testify, and the defense's theory that she is the actual murderer has not been fully substantiated with solid definitive proof. But that's not true. In this situation, there is only one thing the court can do, and is to declare a recess. Recess? Of course, that both the prosecution and the defense look further into this matter. And at tomorrow's trial, Your Honor, who was in Paris? Oh no. My apologies. I had to clear my throat there for a second. No, hold it. I know we have to. Please wait, Your Honor. That's not necessary. The trial. Please continue the trial. Why? What are you sweating for? Your client is getting 1 more day to live, isn't he? That's not it. This isn't about that. No, it's about my shotgun. Let the trial continue. If I don't... No, Siri, shut up. No, turn off. Turn off. No, turn off. Turn off. Turn off. Turn off. I did not summon you, you stupid machine. No, stop. No. Turn off. Why? Why does that happen? I don't know why. I don't even say the word. Oh my goodness. This trial is going on forever. The judge on who was in Paris. Oh no. Impossible to continue as long as the witness refuses to testify. Now then, this court is... No, he objects. It is not impossible for this trial to continue. Oh, Mr. Adrian, what are you... It's true, Miss Andrews holds the right against self-incrimination. However, if the topic of conversation were something unrelated to whatever she may be guilty of, then she has no right to withhold testimony. I assume this is where we're gonna brutally drag out her trauma with her dependency and stuff like that. When you found the victim's dead body, you poured yourself a glass of juice. Yes, and? can help but think how unnatural that is. Usually when one finds a body, they are shaken up, not stirring a glass of juice. So my actions were unusual, but I've already, before you speak, I want to state that if you have a reason behind your actions, I would like you to testify to that effect. Testify? Your Honor, I would like to request that the witness testify again as to what happened when she first discovered the victim's body. Whatever we find out in this testimony should in no way implicate the witness. As I'll stay on the stream till the end. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I'm not your dad. I can't tell you what to do. But I would suggest that you do your homework. It's always important to get it done now instead of leaving it to the last minute. PJ, I'm just gonna ask, please tell me I'm near the end of this court date. Please tell me we're near the end. Please. This court acknowledges the prosecution's request. Miss Andrews, if you please. Oh my god. How many testimonies do I have to go through with this woman? A glass of juice. I didn't really pour it for myself. I was surprised when I walked into the room and saw it in that messy state. And Juan, he was just sitting slumped over and tired looking in the corner. I saw him sitting like that. I thought I thought that he was dead. Yeah, she didn't think he was dead. I don't know when this comes. GC. I think you should listen to G1beon and get onto it. Yeah, you should when it's calm. Look, Fedora Borealis is agreeing with me. I'll double it. What? Would you rather die right now or double it and give it to the Native Americans? Why? What is that kind of question, Drago? I'm an Aussie. Are you doing is avoiding the inevitable, the future, destiny? Why didn't you say so in your earlier testimony? Did I need to include such trivial? If you can't find anything wrong with this testimony, then there's nothing left. Reduce the views. No. You know the guy who crashed the Elden Ring game award? Yeah. Yeah, the Bill Clinton guy. Is that what he said? Because wasn't the crime scene photo at statement 4? Yeah, but you know I someone asked that question. Well, yeah, because he in a different video. Okay, I was about to say like, well, also the fact is he doesn't speak English. Well, he wasn't speaking English at the show. Was he? I don't remember. Actually, I don't remember too well the details of that. It was so very sudden. Statement 1, statement 2, statement 3, statement 4. We're seeing in yeah, like he has a knife in his chest. Like, why do you think he's not dead? He's got blood on him. I can do it. No. No. Bury the morb he was in. Okay, this is a real test of my endurance right now. Bloody hell. What is this? When does this trial end? Is the extra 5 minutes worth it? I don't know when this ends. What's the meaning of this? Isn't it obvious, Your Honor? There is a knife sticking straight out of Juan's chest. Anyone who saw this scene would have immediately thought there was a dead man sitting in a chair. I doubt a single person in the world would mistake this for someone who had fainted and then nonchalantly go pour something to drink. Miss Andrews, your testimony just now it was all one giant lie. Another pair of glasses is gone. Oh my goodness. This is exactly how you got caught up in the gang violence and trouble. What the heck is happening? Extreme violence, yeah, thank you. What are you going on about, Fedora Borealis? Come on. Oh, I think we're getting a breakdown. Looks like the defense has somehow brought the ugly truth to light. I don't know how we did it. I was on a very long ride and man am I exhausted. But that's impossible. You're wrong. No, I'm Mr. Wright. Phoenix Wright. Ace Attorney. That's who I am. And you will fear me. Everyone fears me and my spiky hair. If I were you, what would you do, huh? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. I'll tell you. It was Matt. I swear he was the one who killed Juan. No, it wasn't. I'd stop stream and hit the boosts box. Me? Hit the books? I don't have anything to study. What the Fedora Borealis? No, Fedora Borealis is calling me a nerd. Nerd, bruh. And your reason for not doing so was you might end up incriminating yourself. That's because, Miss Andrews, I will give you one last chance. What exactly are you hiding that may incriminate you? I refuse to testify. Okay. Bruh. Yeah, Fedora Borealis, it's you who is the nerd. No wind, not you. Gibble and grubs. Bruh. There is no need for this court to continue any further. Has been clearly demonstrated. I hit the books. I'd rather watch as attorney than attend. Go do your homework when it's calm. Usually the real killer confesses his or her guilt. And now that I think about it, this is the first time someone hasn't. Now then, I would like to hand down my verdict for... Oh my god. Oh my god! I'm gonna have... When does this end? Just end it, please. Where's the 44 Magnum? I don't need to shoot Edgeworth, I need to shoot everyone else. The reason is quite simple. You lost soul, and you meanly. You talking about the Bible? Yeah, I'm gonna hit you with a Bible in a second. This witness has yet to speak the absolute real truth. Am I gonna get another testimony? Please do not give me another testimony. Oh, witness, don't you understand yet? Huh? I don't know who planted this silly idea in your head, but as long as you protect yourself through your silence, Matt will go free, and in his place, you will become the guilty party. That's a lie. I don't believe you. What do you mean? That's a lie. Literally, it's determined. Get ready for some cold Edgeworth quotes. Oh, what? I was told if I spoke, then it would be all over, and Matt would never be declared guilty. What was she talking about? She lost it. I can't speak about it. I'm too scared. Too bad. We will crack that noggin out. We'll crack your noggin wide open and draw out the trauma, even if you do not want it. Like gripping tightly onto the words of others. Oh, what? Has she grown dependent on Von Karma, who was shot? She was tossed a lifesaver by Miss Von Karma. Don't say a word, no matter what happens. If you do, Matt will be acquitted. Yeah, Matt will be acquitted. Miss Andrews undyingly believes in those words right now and is clinging onto them. Said very quickly, if you'll... No. 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 No, Fedora Borealis. No. Bad Fedora. No. Go back to Reddit where you belong. Go back onto the head of the... I'll leave you with these kids because I've got to get lunch tomorrow. Along with lessons and junks. And I gotta get paid. Yeah, fair enough. Alright then, thank you very much, Drago. See you later. Thank you for coming out. And have fun with your drum lesson, okay? Have fun. Music lessons are fun, and do not waste them. Alright? Don't be like me. Actually, take full advantage of that opportunity, okay? Being serious, actually kind of a little bit serious there. I don't do music lessons. Yeah, Sure Honor. The court can't continue like this, therefore I'd like to hear what you intend to do. One of those, I was like, nah, Alright, I suggest you think very carefully about this. Think about what this witness did and what she did not do. And think about who is the real mastermind behind this. Who's the real mastermind? Is it seriously that butler? Except for the one crying over there, right? No. Come on, what will you do? What kind of man are you, Mr. Phoenix Wright? Alright. Okay, we I assume this I have to press this statement. Force her to testify. But I can't bring myself to do it like this, not when she's making a face like that. Ugh. Miss Andrews, I would like to know what you are really hiding, Mr. Wright. Are you sure you want to do what you're doing? Yes, I'm very sure. I want to know the truth. We will drag it out of you even if you don't, even if you're kicking and screaming the entire way, alright? We will get the truth no matter what. It's clear that the defense's theory is the true. I'm trying to force her to confess. Come on. What a shame. What? I hope things wouldn't have come to this. However, oh, he's about to like rip into her. Oh no, Miss Andrews, since you absolutely refuse to testify, it falls on my shoulders to disclose this to the court. No, oh no, what am I about to witness? I'm about to witness a murder in court. Oh no. This witness, how should I put this? She has an illness. Oh, Jesus. And because of this illness, she has tried to commit... Oh, yeah. Stop, no. Oh, I miss the 70s people. It just smelled better. No matter how much you want to hide it, it's no use. I have the evidence right here. Yeah, we do have the evidence. What will you do now, witness? You know what I am about to do, don't you? I will now reveal to the court the true nature of the pitiful woman known as Adrian Andrews. He's cold! Oh my god, if people find out, Oh well, Edward doesn't care! If you're going to say would choose death, then that is no concern to me. Oh, Hitting books harder than my daddy. Oh my god. However, before you die, I will pull the truth from your still breathing lips. No matter what I have to do. Enjoy for legal reasons, yeah, of course. So, will you tell the court yourself, or shall I? Either is fine with me. I'll talk, but please help me. Okay. So we're gonna. So nothing matters anymore. Oh my god. This is just sad. This has gone from, oh man, I seem to have guessed the big bad is a. Like, I've guessed the big bad to, man, this is just sad. If I saw him, I really thought he had fainted, honest. When I realized he was dead, that was when I formulated my plan. Once I made sure there was no one in the hallway, I made a dash back to Matt's room, and then I stabbed the so you stabbed the body and ripped the button off. And when I finished, I was into Matt's room. I had a bit of an inconvenience, and that's why I ended up using the nickel samurai's costume. Stabbed the body. Sorry, pardon my voice crack right there, crikey. Press all. Oh my goodness. We are going to destroy this woman. Well, to understand, but this is the truth. The real killer is Matt. That scumbag of a man, I'll never forgive him. He's trying to escape his guilt again, just like the last time. What do you mean last time? So, Miss Andrews stabbed the victim, Juan, in the chest with the knife. However, she didn't do it with murder in mind. She did it with the intent of framing Matt for the murder. This is her crime, so tampering with evidence. And I've already passed school, so I have no assignments to be extended. I just wanted to be relatable. Yeah, relatable, my ass. Relatable, my ass. Get back to the books, Winters come. I get your shock. And commence the cross-examination. My god, how much longer? PJ, please tell me it's nearly over. Stay in the room. Has there been a fight? Tell me. He had a scarf tied around his neck. So that was part of the costume, so I didn't think anything about it. It was so strange. His head was also tilted slightly down a bit. I'd wake him up and went to pour the juice. Okay, so I didn't realize that he was dead. Okay. This was, what was this plan you had? And the right way, the murderer was Matt, and because Juan, he was going to expose Matt's weak point to the world. So Matt did this to stop Juan and silence him for good. That's me, I'm hitting the bricks. Forged some evidence, then pin this crime on Matt. So the forged pieces of evidence were the knife and the button. The first thing that came to my mind was to plant the knife. Oh. What's made of that? So you could get the knife correct. Yeah. The knife Matt used at dinner had his fingerprints all over it. Thought if I used that, then the police would certainly turn their eyes towards him. Matt was napping with his costume on at the time. I slipped in, took the knife, and returned to the scene of the crime. Then you stabbed the body. It's a horrible thing I did, but at the time I couldn't control my own body. It moved on its own. Then I stabbed Juan's dead body. I suddenly realized something. If I used the button, you know, chuck it in Matt's costume, he'd be suspected for it. So yeah, more forged evidence. Do they? No, they do not. Inconvenience. Is this where you knocked over the thing? An inconvenience. There's a woman with a camera at the ready loitering in the hallway. Ah, this will be a lot of heart. Actually, no. There's also a woman with a ray gun and was already pacing backwards and forwards. That'd be old bag. Been caught and made into a big scoop for a certain weekly tabloid once, so I couldn't very well go out looking like myself and get caught again. So that's when you use the costume. Oh my goodness, how much more do I have to press? Yes, I took it from Global Studios. Also put it in Juan's guitar case the day before the award ceremony. This is preparations for a press conference, correct? Yes, Juan wanted to wear the costume and hold a press conference in it. He was going to disclose Matt's big secret there. And what is this big secret? I believe you actually do know that. No, you don't know. Anyway, I thought that if I were to leave Juan's room in the Nickel Samurai costume, then people would think that Matt was the real murderer. I was very careful not to leave any fingerprints when I opened the guitar case. Okay. Yeah, we've heard enough. So after that, you went back to Matt's room and planted the button into his clothes. After that, I folded up the costume I was wearing and put it into a bag. Then snuck it out of the hotel and got rid of it. Okay. Mr. Edgeworth, is it? The real criminal is Matt. Okay, yesterday that woman prosecutor sat me down for a talk. That would be Von Karma. And said that I should, under no circumstances, confess what I had done. If I was to keep quiet, then Matt would be found guilty for sure. No choice but to believe in her words. Oh my goodness me, her dependent nature has given her, and then she's fallen in the crowd with, what is it, Von Karma. What this witness has done was clearly unlawful. However, as long as her testimony stands, we can be certain that she is not the real killer. Wait, Your Honor. The defense still, no. Right. It's pointless. At this point in time, it is not possible to indict Miss Andrews of anything. There isn't a single piece of evidence that points to her as the murderer. The cross-examination of the witness is over, and so is today's trial. You couldn't establish that the witness was the culprit. Please let it go, Mr. Wright. Okay, so she wasn't. But... Alright, so Maya's dead. Understood, Your Honor. The prosecution will arrange for her detention immediately. Okay, so she goes to jail for... messing with... tampering with court. And Maya is dead. Okay. Oh well. I guess I don't get that shotgun back. Today's trial, it's over, and I didn't win an acquittal. Would you mind if I asked you something? Edgeworth? What is it? Before you leave the court today, I was wondering if I might look at one thing. The card in your hand. It has my interest for quite some time now. What exactly is it? Ah, this thing. Right, also asked me about this. Yeah, this thing. As I didn't remember at the time you asked just now, and I found this in the room on that day. So it's a calling card. So you found it in the room on the day. Yes. It was sitting on the table. On the dresser. It was lying there right next to him. You found that card next to the victim's body. I suppose I must have unconsciously slipped it into my pocket. But that's not as if the card was any relevance to Horn's murder, right? Yeah, I guess not, but it's still a strange card if you ask me. As far as a clue to the case, I don't see why. Witness that card. Give it to me. Hurry. What? Edgeworth is really troubled. Do you have any idea what you have stupidly yet inadvertently done? This, I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. I didn't mean to. You know, what is going on about? Why is he going crazy? That card, what in the world is it? I don't understand. What is about this card? Because Maya also had one of these cards. Alright, that's the end of the stream. Okay, we're done. Oh, we're done with the bloody court day. Jesus. It's over. Oh. Oh my goodness. How long is this bloody case? Is it longer than whatchamacallit? Than Rise from the Ashes? Oh my god. Oh yes, she's dead. Oh no, my shotgun! I'm gonna play 7 hours. Oh. I'm gonna die before I'm gonna die of old age before I finish this thing. God damn. Anyways, with that very intense day concluded, we leave. We end the stream. Thank you so much for watching. I am so very exhausted. And I have no idea what's going to come up next. But, well, yeah. Everyone have a good rest of the day. Or, you know, evening, afternoon, morning. I am going to bed. Good night.